Shonen manga nowadays have a very big problem. They're all really boring, unoriginal, and the characters are awful. All manga, they're all the same now. It's like, you take the most blandest fucking character ever, put him into a random situation where he ends up getting involved with some sort of magical organization involved with fighting demons, and then he finds out he's actually one of the strongest demon fighters because of some sort of ancient thing, or he's somehow eaten some guy's finger. But what if I told you there was a manga out there that was actually funny, action-packed, and the main character was a Giga Chad chicken? Then you get the manga Rooster Fighter. Now you mouth-breathing motherfuckers who somehow managed to breathe like a fucking pug having an asthma attack, you're probably thinking, this manga can't be real, and it's definitely not as good as Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, I can tell you for a fact, it's definitely better than Demon Slayer, and then almost as good as Jujutsu Kaisen. So we have a main character, or as I like to call him, Giga Chicken, and basically, the manga is about him defending Earth from demons, which I realise is pretty much the plot of Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and every other action manga that's currently out. So literally, the reason why this anime is so good, because in the first 15 pages, we get this guy saving a kid, him absolutely destroying a fucking demon, and then going to, and then having a sex scene. Because obviously, that's what we need in the life, a chicken sex scene. He then leaves this chicken behind right after he fucked her, like a true Giga Chad, and then goes out into the street looking for an adventure. And then he comes across these two girls who decide that, you know what, the best thing to feed a chicken is another chicken. But I know for a fact, chickens are not cannibals, ducks are, so yeah, anyways. But then eventually these two wastes of fucking sperm come along, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna mess with this chicken. This chicken's like, you know what, I can't deal with this. So then he goes up to this old man who's like, yo, what's up, my guy, you need some help? He's like, yes. And then the two wastes of sperm come along. It's like, no, that's our chicken. It's like, no, this is my chicken. And then eventually he feeds him. The old man feeds the chicken. And then a demon spawns in just out of nowhere. And then this waste of fucking sperm falls over and is about to be eaten. But this chicken's like, you know what? It's game time, motherfuckers. And then he saves that goddamn chicken. And then, just to make it even better, he kills that fucking demon easily. And it's like, this is definitely better than most of the fights in goddamn Demon Slayer. Anyways, enough of the story now, if you can tell. Basically, this manga is just a parody of every single action shonen that's currently out at the moment. And then it takes all the tropes from, like, you know, character tropes to, well, mostly just character tropes is the most notable one, and anthropomorphizes them into different animals. Like, for example, the turtle who wants revenge on the birds for eating his brothers. And you could probably think of many characters like that who's like, as a child, they were traumatized and they grew up with the intent of revenge. You could probably think of a few. I can't think of any because the only anime I'm currently watching is Gintama. So, there you go. One thing that genuinely surprised me about this manga is actually how good the art is. Because the art is actually fucking amazing. I didn't think seeing a chicken that has been abusing steroids for his entire life this guy somehow made it look like absolutely fucking awesome. Like, this chicken must have like a 15, 16 pack on him. And then the turtle and the parrots, they all look fucking awesome. Now, I have no idea how this manga does it, but somehow when I was flicking through the fight scenes of the manga, it somehow felt more intense than the ones that were in Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer has some truly fucking awesome fight scenes. And Jujutsu Kaisen as well. It felt like equally intense like fights in Jujutsu Kaisen and the other battle shonen anime. But I don't get it though, because this is literally a fucking chicken just flying around. But somehow the authors made it look badass as fuck and also super intense. And also some of the build-ups to the fight, they're actually fucking awesome. Like, you could probably see this just being like, you know, a regular shonen you know, manga, battle manga, but it's just so cool somehow. This author is like actually like on another level. And then to top it all off, right at the end of the first volume, we get greeted to the scene of our main character getting NTR'd. Because obviously, that's peak humor. All shits and giggles aside, this is probably one of the best mangas I've read in a really long time. The last one I can think of that made me laugh out loud this much is actually Mashal, which is a fucking awesome anime as well, which you should try to check out. But overall, I think this manga gets a 9 out of 10. It's truly fucking awesome, and it's like, it's just funny, and I like when anime, when they like take something and they spin it, kind of like how Konosuba did. Konosuba did it with the isekai drama, but making every single character fucking awful. That's what I like in anime, where shit gets twisted, and it makes it so much better. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to obviously like and comment what your favorite chicken is. But anyways, since you guys clearly like chicken, you should click on this video here where I make fried chicken. And I know this is a really bad joke.